Real Estate Investing Success St. Louis Season 2 is proudly sponsored by the industry certified construction experts at ARS Construction. Let's face it, your property is ugly as ARS Construction does it right. From roofing to exterior to all your interior needs. For a free roofing estimate, call now at 844-445-ROOF. That's 844-445-7663. Or visit advancedroofsys.com. That's advancedroofsys.com. ARS Construction. Roofing and construction done right. Good day, investors. I'm Antonio Holman, founder of United States Real Estate Investor at UnitedStatesRealEstateInvestor.com, and welcome to Real Estate Investing Success St. Louis Season 2, where I chat with successful real estate investors about the ins and outs and the ups and downs of the real estate investing industry right here in St. Louis, Missouri. Let's get into today's conversation. From unpredictable to predictable to now living an exciting REI lifestyle, Mike Slane is a real estate investing success. So, Mike, you ready to talk real estate investing with me today?
I'm ready. I'm excited to talk to you, man.
Awesome. Okay, cool. We can get started here. All right, Mike. So, aside from your real estate investing world, tell us a little bit about your personal life.
Oh, aside from real estate investing, I don't know, man. That's my favorite part, right? Just all kidding aside, no, I've got a beautiful 2-year-old daughter, Penelope, at home, and my lovely wife, Catherine, is pregnant with our second. He's going to be due in beginning of August. We'll have Max. So those guys those gals right now keep me pretty busy, and just been enjoying that aspect of life. Being a dad, I kind of put it off a little bit longer than a lot of people, but it's been just eye-opening how challenging and how rewarding being a parent is. So it definitely gives my real estate investing even more focus.
Yeah, it gives you more reason to be a success, right?
Yeah, it does. It's the purpose, It was always, I used to ask myself, or I try to find my why. It's like, why do I do this, and why? And we love that Simon Sinek book, Start with Why.
Yeah.
And you just kind of keep asking yourself, okay, well, why do you want this? And then you ask it again. Well, why do you want that? And you dig deeper and deeper. And I always wanted, I just want freedom. I want time freedom. I want to be able to do what I want. Well, that's a great answer. But then once I have Penny and Katie in my life, it's like, well, that's my why. I want to spend time with them, but I want them to be able to do what they want in life as well. So it's just a different level of I don't know. Unless you're a parent, or once you become a parent, I think you kind of just have that same feeling, and it's just indescribable. You can't really describe it to someone who isn't a parent, I feel like. So they're my why, baby. I mean, they're my whole life right now.
Yeah. I do understand that, because I'm bringing my daughter along on this crazy journey with me, and she's excited. It feels good to be able to give back and give good things to her too. So I do understand that. It's good.
I love it. Yeah.
So you may have already answered the next question, but the next question is what is the one word that describes the reason why you got into real estate investing?
Oh yeah, I hope I made it clear. It's freedom, baby. That's always been my thing. So my history, I went to school, I went to college and got that degree, because that's, what you're told to do is, go to school, get a good job, you'll make a lot of money. So I did that. And then I just felt so stuck, because I never really found a passion in school. Or in a career. I just didn't ever really stick to anything. So I ended up getting a marketing degree, minored in economics. And then I just found a job out of college, started working. I eventually became a life insurance underwriter, believe it or not. And I was just grinding every day, and I made a good money. I think I was making probably about $100,000 a year. And I said, this just isn't for me. I just don't like it. So I paid off my student loans, got myself in a decent spot with real estate, And once I had enough money that I was paying my bills, again, not an extravagant lifestyle, but I had everything paid off, and I had enough money coming in from a few rentals. I said, forget this, I'm out. And that's when I just quit the day job and said, I need freedom. I need to figure out how to do this for myself full time. So I just dove right into wholesaling. And again, I've had ups and downs, and it's been amazing. I've got the ability now to wake up in the morning and determine what I want to do that day. And again, it's usually working in real estate. But if it's taking the day off and spending it with the family, that's what we'll do instead. So that's what, to me, it's just freedom. It's the ability to do what I want with my time. And that is just, it's a blessing.
Now, you mentioned that you got a marketing degree.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel that degree has actually helped you in this business? That's interesting.
Yeah, sure. And I don't want to speak too badly about formal education, because I do believe that education is very important. I just don't know that it's necessarily important up to the college level or post college level for most business studies. I truly believe that in today's world, if a young person in high school or even younger is motivated and applies themselves, they can learn as much as they would in a 4-year college degree. So that said, that's kind of my disclaimer. I really don't rely on it too much. I don't know that it helped me, other than it changed my focus on business, in that this is one of the things that I stole from one of my professors, and it's stayed with me for literally forever, is that no matter what business you're in the business of marketing. And that is I'd say the one piece of advice that has stuck with me for forever. I know that my partner, Dave, I think you said you spoke with him before as well. He likes that too. And we both love it. And we love referring to our real estate investing or wholesaling business as a marketing business, because that's truly what it is. So again, it's that one piece of advice, that one nugget that really, I guess would have to say would be the most valuable part of my college experience. And that's realizing that it doesn't matter what business I'm in the business of marketing.
What's your
I don't know
favorite?
if that answered it or not.
Oh, no, that was perfect. That was perfect.
Good.
What's your favorite aspect of being a real estate investor?
It's going to go back to that freedom. Again, I get to do what I want to do for the most part, most of the time. I can decide what projects I want to take on. We can decide what we want to do with those projects once we have them. Now, obviously, there's a lot of headache when you're dealing with some municipalities and the laws and things that you have to abide by for occupancy and safety and things like that. But for the most part, again, you get to decide what you want to deal with, and that's what really is, I'd say, the best part is really you get to decide what you want to do.
Throughout your real estate investing journey, what was that time when you felt most unsuccessful?
Oh, man, that's easy for me. And it happens. It still happens. I'm not even going to say that I feel successful all the time. Like, again, I know that I am, and I know that I'm doing well, but it's very, very easy to get down on yourself, especially when you're starting out. If you're wholesaling or rehabbing and you need that paycheck, you need that deal to close, and it doesn't. I mean, it is just gut wrenching. Like, it is very painful, and real estate has been painful for me. When I started out, I was not consistently doing deals, and it is very, very painful when you don't have the money to do what you need to for yourself or for your family. Again, now I was fortunate that I was single and I had decent savings, but there were times when it was very, very lean, and it was very difficult. So
right now in your real estate investing business, what's your one positive goal you're focused on?
Right now, it's so counterintuitive to what I really want to be doing. But right now we're trying to acquire more properties. So we had built up quite a portfolio, and last year, with the market being the way that it was very warm, I'll say like that. We were selling off quite a few of our turnkeys, and we decided to capitalize on, again, a warm market, because we just didn't know how long it was going to last. Well, knowing what we know now, I mean, the market is on fire. It seems like everywhere. So to me, acquiring rentals aggressively doesn't necessarily make sense right now, but it's kind of what we're doing. I don't see the market cooling off. So for the time being, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. As long as you are buying for cash flow and the numbers make sense today from a cash flow perspective, I don't think we're going to be in too much trouble.
Do you guys
so again,
tend to
aggressive accumulation right now?
Do you tend to have an annual acquisition goal that you focus on, or is it just kind of how the market feels strictly?
We do. So we subscribe to the EOS model for business. So it's there's a book by Gino Wickman called Traction, and it's the EOS model. It's called the Entrepreneurial Operating System. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it or your listeners are. And the idea is that you have these big, hairy, audacious goals every quarter that you try to reach. So what you do is a 5-year plan, a 3-year plan, and then a 1-year plan and quarterly plan. So every quarter, our goal is to have really big goals. So we'll look at what we want to accomplish for the year, and then we'll break it down and figure out what we can accomplish this quarter. Each quarter, we review it and make sure that we're in line or adjust to hit our annual goals as well. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. Right now, what's your favorite REI technology you use?
Oof, there's so many of them, man. Favorite one, it's probably, I mean, we've got so many with batch, it's hard to not like those. So in our wholesaling business, we do a ton of skip tracing, and batch, I think, was one of the first ones that did what I tried to do for years, was combine my lists and then only search for or only market to the new people that I was adding. I could never do it. Again, I'm not super tech savvy. So batch stacks their list for you, and they only charge you for new leads that you add. So again, it's just a huge cost savings thing. So that'd be like batch leads. Check out, if you go to discountpropertyinvestor.com, we'll have a link to all those things. You can find it on there. But yeah, so batch is amazing. They've got a Driving for Dollars app now. They've got Batch Dialer, a call tool. They've got, just everything. Batch has been amazing for us.
What's your current portfolio look like these days?
We're around 50 doors. Like I said, we sold off a significant portion of our holdings. We're keeping around 50 right now. But again, we'd probably like to double that. I'd like to be at double that. We'd like to hold around 100 at any given time. And then the kind of longer term thing is just to keep around 100 and hold them for around 4 to 7 years before selling them.
Okay. If people would like to get in contact with you, how do they connect with you?
Any number of ways. So my preferred would be if you check out discountpropertyinvestor.com. Register there. It's 100% free. And then we've got like a portal in there. You can just message me directly. You can also find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm on all those as Michael Slane. So,
since entering into the real estate investing world, what are you most grateful for?
Oh man, I try to do something I'm grateful for every day. So it's really difficult for me to say what I'm most grateful for. I mean, I'm truly most grateful for and blessed to have my family in my life, my wife, my daughter. I love more than anything. In regards to real estate, I'd say I'm most grateful for my property manager. The guy's an all-star. He's just, he's amazing. And he allows me to not have to worry about my tenants paying and rent collections. And through this whole pandemic thing, I've known some landlords have been really hammered. So Arlen, appreciate you, buddy. You're the best.
Yeah. That's crazy. Cause right now, man, landlords are having a difficult time with this pandemic situation and the CDC rules and the CFPB.
Oh, they've been hammered, man. I've heard of so many people getting hammered, and we were very lucky. Again, we kind of, I think it was a combination of things, though. I mean, we had a very large, I mean, not very large, but we had probably double the number of doors we have now, and we were selling some of them off. So I think that helped. And then again, Arlen is amazing at screening tenants. He always does a good job with rent collections. And again, we've been very fortunate that we haven't been hit that hard with no pays and slow pays and things like that.
Mm-hmm. So before I hit you with the last question, I just want to tell you thanks for being on the show today. I've been wanting to talk to you again for a while. It's been a while for a lot of us to reconnect.
I know, man. I want to reconnect with like everybody in town. You know,
Yeah,
it's like we were forced to shelter down. So no, I thank you so much for having me and chatting today. It's great.
No problem. My pleasure. So finally, Mike, what is your definition of real estate investing success?
Let me think about that for a second. Again, to me, it's the freedom thing. So it's doing whatever you enjoy doing in real estate. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be real estate. Real estate is such a cool thing because it can be the catalyst for you or anyone to do what they want to do in life. If real estate isn't your thing, I've got a friend who he owns a few properties, and now he just does his art, and that's what he focuses on, is art and travel and those sorts of things. So having the real estate to power you to do what you want to do or what you want to pursue in life, I think is the best thing about it.
Investors, I hope you've enjoyed my quick conversation today. Check out more great content like this at UnitedStatesRealEstateInvestor.com. Also, do not forget to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you find podcasts. Please do us a huge favor and visit our sponsor, ARS Construction, at AdvancedRoofSYS.com. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay grateful, stay successful, and be free. If you'd like to be a guest or a host in your city, please contact us at UnitedStatesRealEstateInvestor.com. Music by Harris Heller. Is your rental business not running quite the way you hoped? Are tenant problems becoming, well, your problem? Are you skeptical about turning over your rental portfolio to a property manager? Meet Mark Dolfini, landlord coach, full-time real estate investor, and best-selling author of the book, The Time Wealthy Investor 2.0. Mark once thought that real estate investing was the best way to quit his job and become his own boss. The trouble was, he ended up working more hours than ever and ended up working for the worst boss in the world, himself. With lots of help, learning, and trial and error, Mark has turned his once 20-hour-per-day real estate job into a 2-hour-per-week real estate business. And he'd like to share his secrets with you so you can do the same. Head on over to landlordcoach.com/STL for Mark's free Quick Start Kit. Look, money's important, no doubt, but time is the holy grail. If you're ready to have the passive income real estate business you've always dreamed of, if you want more money and time in your life, if you want actual freedom on your calendar, if you want time wealth, head on over to landlordcoach.com/STL for your free Quick Start Kit. That's landlordcoach.com/STL. Remember, if you don't place a value on your time, someone else will.